Good morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our panel discussion on next generation surveying and mapping from data collection to intelligent decision making. I'm thrilled to join by two distinguished experts who are right in the forefront for this transformation. And we will thank you both for joining here, and gentlemen, and let's dive right in. So, Coach Shunwan, transformative technologies. It said surveying and mapping are being transformed by next generation technologies. In your view, which innovations, UAVs, LiDAR, mobile mapping, or AI, are having the biggest impact on accuracy, efficiency, and decision making?
Thank you, Nasreen. This is a great question to start with. Um, I think all of the innovations and all of the technologies that you have mentioned are already having a great impact on our industry. But I think the most important one is not each single one of them, but the ability to integrate all of them together. They can work seamlessly together to to make the day-to-day activities of geospatial work more smooth and more efficient. In my experience on large-scale projects across Saudi Arabia, I think the biggest game changer has been the photogrammetry, the UAV, especially if we have now LiDAR sensors that shorten the time required to have actionable data and actionable insights, even instantly after we have landed the drone. Previously, by using photogrammetry only, we used to take a few days to to deal with the huge amount of data, the images, the processing of the images to be able to be to photogrammetry software. Then we need a very large size of computing hardware and a very sophisticated software to to get output, to get point cloud, to get also mosaics, etc. But now with the integration of UAV and the LiDAR sensors, it's almost instant. Once we have the drone landed, we can get the point cloud. And adding to this also what we have, experiencing right now with, I think with edge computing, that the drones itself have some AI processors already on board, so they can in a very smart way they can collect the right data, and once you receive the data out of the drone, it's almost ready to be used. So also why is that important? I think that we used to to take for surveying, like for example 10 by 10 square kilometers piece of land. We used to deploy ground survey teams. It take weeks, maybe months to finish it. Now what we have used to do with traditional method can be done in maybe few hours with more efficient, quick, and also the data output is totally superior to the traditional methodologies. You have point cloud, very extensive points representing the every inch of the survey area. So this has a very big impact on the industry. Um, Speaking of accuracy, I think we are also able to get like 2 to 3 centimeters accuracy from a LiDAR sensor mounted on UAV. So also this is a very breakthrough into the survey workflow. I think in this regard, the real bottleneck is not collecting the data. It's all about efficient ways to process the data and also to turn this data into actionable insights. So let me give you a very quick example. One of our recent projects in corridor survey for the line. The line is part of NEOM, and NEOM is the prestigious project, very iconic, known for everybody here. It's an essential part of Saudi Vision 2030. So being able, to monitor the progress of construction by using a LiDAR sensor mounted on UAV, you can easily cover tens of kilometers per day, very, very sufficiently and very easy. And by the end of the day, you have the data in hand, almost ready to be used. And by integrating these data with some kind of BIM and GIS workflows, we can have like real-time output and real-time actionable decision making out of this data. So I think this is the breakthrough into geospatial and survey industry. Thank you.
I totally agree with you, Mr. Yasser. And welcome back, Mr. Muhammad Abdessoud.
Based on our experience here at Meter Global, we believe that AI and the drones are having the largest impact on accuracy, efficiency, and how we make decisions. Let's start with drones. They are a game changer. We are cutting surveying time from weeks down to hours. Plus, we are achieving incredible accuracy up to 2-3 centimeters using RTK, BPK tech. They also cover a massive area efficiently, I think 100 hectares per day. For example, we supply the Swiss Winter 1 Gen 2 drones in Saudi Arabia. Then there is AI. This is how we handle the scale of AI process millions of data points from uh, uh, LiDAR and aerial surveys and automatically detects error and inconsistency. This alone reduces the human time needed by 60 to 70%. On Meter platform, we use AI for automated device calibrations and validating data quality, issuing an instant smart reboot, and even predicting issues before they even happen. Uh, we also rely heavily on LiDAR plus mobile mapping for building and infrastructures, giving us millimeter accuracy and 360-degree scanning on the move, and the instant 3D data. All this instant data and predictive analytics allow us to make on-site decision and simplify complex project through 3D visualization. Okay.
So it's clear we are seeing not just faster data collection, but smarter
Yes.
insights where AI and automation are playing increasingly central roles.
Yes.
So,
That.
so let so let's move to the next question. Second one is talking about we are now dealing with massive exploring for geospatial data from satellites, drones, and sensors. What methods or technologies are provide most effective in integration, analyzing, and visualization of this data for real actionable insights? Uh,
Okay.
it's you, Mr. Yasser.
Okay.
Thank you, Nesreen.
Welcome.
I would also stress the fact that it's not about data collection anymore, as I said earlier. It's about dealing with this massive amount of data in a smart way, in efficient way. So I think the key to achieve this is two sides. One is the automation, because all the manual workflows is not scalable. So, but using automation, we are able to scale up the size of data to be processed and to be produced. So the first thing is the automation. I think the currently we have many solutions that you only upload the drone imagery that we have just collected from the site into some automated pipelines, and overnight we will have a final clean and very good looking also mosaics. Also, if we are willing to produce DSM and DTM, I think also there is many automated tools that deal with that, and also you can find many classification tools, and also based on an AI to classify the ground and non-ground features of that data. So automation is the key to deal with the massive geospatial data set, and to also to have better visualization. So automation is built upon the cloud platforms, cloud-based platforms. We cannot rely anymore on some local resources or in-house resources. So we should utilize cloud solutions like AWS, like Azure, etc. There is also like tailored solution for geospatial data that also work on the cloud. So this is the key. Speaking of which, I think it's very important in that sense that we should enforce some kind of standardization, because here when we have automated tools, we should be able to put like standardized workflow to get the expected and desired result. So we should enforce standards like IFC, CTGML, the city models. Also speaking of BIM and GIS, the copy, etc. So the key is automation and also cloud solutions. I will share some of our recent projects. Also, we have one project here in Red Sea in Amala, where we have to collect drone imagery every month to create also mosaic. So we recently integrated like 18 months of drone survey with also satellite imagery to create a digital twin of some part of the project. So the key here was not a fancy visualization. It was making sure that that the different types of data are seamlessly integrated into the digital twin, and also the accessibility of this data to different stakeholders. Every stakeholder has his own priorities, his own point of views and perspectives. So giving accessibility to different kind of stakeholders, like project manager, the owner, the consultant. So it's all about that, the collecting the data, putting into automated pipelines, utilize and deploy some cloud infrastructure and cloud solution to scale up the whole workflow, and then the final user interface or the dashboard that allow all type of stakeholders to access and utilize and get in like insightful information out of this data. So the bottom line is we should invest in automation, we should utilize cloud infrastructure, and we should enforce standardization at the whole workflow. Thank you.
To you, Mr. Muhammad.
Thank you. As Mr. Yasser said, the biggest challenge isn't collecting the data, it's managing it and analyzing it. The Meter platform is built to solve this by using cloud infrastructure instead of on-premises data centers. We rely on this cloud for unlimited storage and distributed processing of a huge file, allowing access from anywhere. And also the other the other specs needed or computing resources needed in this cycle. Second, the automated integration. Our platform links directly with government entities like PLADI and NFAS and Ministry of Municipal Affairs. We can import data from virtual devices, all station GNSS, drones, LiDAR, and this, standardized data formats from automatically analyze techniques. We use big data analytics to choose through millions of points in seconds to create heat maps of surveying activity and productive modeling to forecast demand. Last, visualization. We provide interactive dashboard, 3D modules, automated customers reports. A quick meter example, we process over 400 projects monthly. We generate a comprehensive government report covering everything from the number of completed project and average issuance time to our high calibration accuracy rates, 99.5%, and heat map of activity.
Okay, that's great point. We are moving from traditional mapping to what may be called geospatial storytelling, where complex data become very something like very simple and something anyone can understand. So let's move directly to question number 3. We need to move fast. So these technologies offer incredible potential, but challenge remains from cost to data quality to workforce adaptation. From your perspective, what are the biggest opportunities and obstacles in adopting these next generation tools? Start with Mr. Yasser.
Thank you, Nisreen. I think we have huge opportunities. The advancement of technology and advancement of geospatial solution have put open like too many opportunities into the market. I think it's never about surveying anymore. The context is much more wider. Geospatial solutions have been integrated into many markets and many industries. It's not about construction engineering anymore. It's enforced into many entities and to many governmental endeavors and initiatives. Speaking of initiatives, and back to where we work and where we have experience here in Saudi Arabia, I think we have a very unique opportunities here in Saudi Arabia because the decision makers, the leaders of this country, they are giving focus and critical importance to the adoption of new technologies and adoption of digital transformations, etc. Also being in the middle of one of the biggest construction market in the globe, with the projects like Neom, Red Sea, Gidea, the Muka'ab, King Salman, God, etc. The list will goes on and on. So we have here the government backing, we have the budget, we have the appetite for innovation. So this is very unique opportunities for all geospatial professionals existed here in Saudi Arabia. I think also the young professionals are more willing and more ready to adopt new technologies. I can see that. I'm not one of them. I'm old-fashioned and I'm old school geospatial professionals, but I am following trends and up to date with my skills, and so I could tell that young professionals are more ready to adopt, and they are more willing to change their day-to-day workflow, adopting new technologies. So this is the opportunity. I can say to all the audience that the early adopters of these technologies will have bigger exposure, will win more contracts, because simply they deliver unique deliverables in more efficient and fast quality. Coming to the obstacles, I think again, it's not the technology. The technology is already here. It's about the people. It's about the processes. These are the main obstacles: the resistance to change, enforcing or lacking of enforcement in some sectors, especially the private sector. For the government sector, they are really willing to enforce digital transformation and latest trends. But speaking of private sector, especially construction market, where I have most of my experience, they are not that ready to take that leap jump. So the skills gap in the professional are one of the main obstacles. Many people still prefer the traditional methodologies. It's a human nature. They are used to feel comfort with what they know, and they have resistance to what they don't know. So this is
Exactly.
this is one challenge. So to overcome this, I think obstacle, I think we should enforce some kind of change management. We should, in a smooth way, and in a delicate way, we should try to educate and try to raise the awareness and raise the importance of this change to stakeholders and to decision maker. In order to do that, I think we have to run parallel workflow. The traditional one with the new technologies, these should go in parallel until we build trust, we build confidence, and they can see the results. They can feel confident that the new technologies are much better and much efficient. Also, one important aspect is the data governance. I think like many sensitive projects, like we have mentioned earlier, managing who has access to this kind of data, and with this complexity of stakeholders. So we need clear protocols, especially when working with like international contractors, multiple stakeholders from different parts of the globe. So I think this is the main opportunities and main obstacles. I have run through this initiative myself. I used to lead a huge team of surveyors and geospatial and GIS professionals, where many of them were very resistant to adopt new technologies, which I tried very hard to enforce it. But the success strategy here is, as I told you, the hybrid approach, proving the added value, building the trust, and comparing the two end results. We have here, guys, we have the same accuracy in a faster way, in a better and efficient approach. So why we should give it a try? So I think the opportunity is massive, but it requires patients. Also, we should invest in training, educating our professionals, and proving value. Once we prove the value, I think we will overcome all kinds of obstacles. Thank you.
Yes, yes, exactly. That's very insightful. What about you, Mr. Muhammad?
Uh, Thank you. I am will start with the challenges. First, initial cost. Modern equipment is very expensive. A Winter One drone cost over 100,000 of dollars, and mobile LiDAR station are often over 150,000 of dollars. Our solution at Metri is to offer a subscription model instead of requiring a purchasing Plus, we use e-commerce channel for financing and leasing. Second, skills and training. We still face a shortage of surveyors trained on this modern tech. We counter this with our integrated training platform, certified diploma, and 24/7 technical support. Third thing is data quality. Bad data leads to bad decision. To ensure quality, our meter solution enforce mandatory calibration every 6 months and tracks every device with serial number and QR code. Last thing, integration with legacy systems. We often face resistance to change from older company. Uh, that's why our solution is to use open APIs to ensure seamless integration with existing systems. The otherwise, the opportunities, first, I think cost reduction. We help reduce operational cost by 20 to 30%, and cut waste by 30%. Second is the speed. We reduce service time by 50% from weeks to hours and provide an instant quotes, not ones that take weeks. Third thing, we increase quality control, provide full transparency to government entities, and help combat phantom offices with periodic performance reports. Last thing or fourth, market growth. Vision 2030 demands massive infrastructure. We see the demand of surveying growth 15% annual, especially as GCC invests billion in a smart project. Thank you.
You are welcome. So it sounds like while technology evolve rapidly, the human side training, collaboration, and mindset is just critical to success. So let's dive to the next question, and I hope you can answer in 3 minutes for each. The question is for organizations or professionals who are ready to adopt these advanced technologies. Where should start, or where should they start? What practical steps ensure a smooth integration into existing surveying and mapping workflows? Start with you, Mr. Yasser, in 3 minutes.
I think the first point to start with is the leadership. We need to find a leader who has the vision, who has the will to change, and then once we have this person, he would go smoothly, but continuously on making this change happen. So I believe he should start small and then prove the value and then scale it up. So I keep saying to the decision makers in this industry that do not just buy technology and expect magic. You should invest in people. So the people who are inside this industry, you should be confident. They should believe in the new innovations. So once we have this, I think the next logical thing is to enforce some kind of education and training courses to the people, and especially getting like pilot license, learn about data processing, learn about the integration of different type of data into different workflows. So this is the way to go for a bigger organization or massive organization like giant construction contractors. I think they should think in partnering with with some kind of service providers. It's not necessarily that everything should be done in-house. We can utilize the service providers who have the knowledge, who have the proven track record of success, and then we can start from there, and then we can build our in-house capabilities gradually. So so this is another thing I should highly suggest. Also for the leaders, for the visionary decision makers, they should start with the highly ROI use cases. So they should think of what we should start with that have the most impactful and the most return and the most clear added value. So we can prove our point, we can prove the value to the decision makers in order to make this shift. Speaking of drones, it's quite clear now when we offer to our clients that what you need to do, what the objectives you are looking for by traditional methodologies that will take this amount of time and this amount of money, but we can cut the cost and we can cut the time into like 1/3 and maybe 1/10 sometimes, and deliver superior delivery compared to traditional methods. So it's a gradual process. I would think about it like a baby learning how to crawl, then learning how to walk, then learning how to run. It has to be
Yes, step
like
by
that.
step.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, step by step. Welcome. And what about you, Mr. Muhammad?
Okay, we recommended the four phases approach. Phase number one, assessment. Analyze your current operation, identify weakness, and calculate your expected ROI. At phase number two, smart start. Start with a small pilot project. Choose an integrated platform like Meter, which offer an instant registration, integration with Bladina Faz, full support, and then train a small team. Phase three, gradual expansion. Expand the platform usage, acquire or lease equipment via Metro, and train all employees. Phase number four, full transformation. Digitize all operations, achieve the full government integration, and utilize advanced analytics. A few practical tips we share. Don't try to buy everything at once. Start with cloud service. They are lower cost and faster to implement. Use the ready-made platform like Metro instead of trying to build everything yourself from scratch. Invest in training more than equipment, and make sure to measure your result monthly. Thank you.
Okay, so it's so really the key is to start with the clear case uses, invest in people, as you both mentioned, and build gradually, making sure each new tool has real value, not just to spend money. So the final question, and we have just 4 minutes. The final question is looking 3 to 5 years ahead. What do you see as the next big leap in surveying and mapping technologies? How will AI, automation, and geospatial intelligence reshape the industry? Start with you, Mr. Yasser.
I think I would very briefly say that it's the autonomous workflow. The whole workflow will be automated, and we will have to utilize AI-driven tools that automate the whole processes. I would think if we speak about UAV and drones, I would think that we will have like AI central tool that you know that can speak to the drone, which is already autonomous drone. DJI already have invented many autonomous drones that they can by themselves without any need for pilot. They can initiate a drone mission. They can fly. They can execute the mission. They can come back to the base autonomously. So when we think it of a bigger perspective, we have an AI driven automated workflow that execute the whole workflow from data collection to data processing to data integration, and then to having reports, the actionable reports and decision making supporting reports. So the whole workflow will be AI driven and will be automated. I think this is the next big leap in the industry. Thank you.
To you, Mr. Mohammed.
Okay. Our key predictions for the near futures are full automations at the first. We expected autonomous flying drones, complete automated data processing, and reports automatically generated to government standards at METR. We are already working on autonomous surveying robots. Second, digital twins. We will have a live digital copy of every city instantly update with real-world data, allowing us to simulate scenarios before construction. Third, generative AI. This will auto-design project based on geographical data, suggest the optimal engineering solution, and automatically write technical report. Fourth, AR and VR. We will be able to view projects before construction, train surveyors in a virtual environment, and use AR for equipment maintenance guidance. Five, blockchain. We predict tamper-proof records, secure digital real estate ownership, and smart contracts for project. Last one, sustainability. We will reduce travel through remote surveying, cut paper consumption with full digitalizing, and improve city planning for better environment efficiency. The impact of sector will be huge. Job will shift from technician to data analyst. We will see a further cost reduction of 40 or 50%. Speed will go from 48 hours to minutes, and accuracy will be hit 99.9%. Our Meter Vision 2023 is to be a global platform for Geospatial server covering 50 countries and transforming the surveying sector for traditional industry into a smart. In conclusion, the real features isn't just about the technology themselves. It's about how they are integrated into a complete ecosystem. The Meter platform provides the complete digital system linking up surveyors, engineers, office, government entities, suppliers, and clients. That's the real transformation we are leading. Thank you.
So I love how both of you highlighted what are we moving from data collection to data understanding. It's not just about faster workflows. It's about smarter, more responsive mapping.
We have a couple of questions in chat for you, and I would like to share with you. Yes, Mohammed asked, how can we convert legacy geospatial data into modern digital formats compatible with BIM and digital twin systems while maintaining accuracy? And can AI technologies support improving our rebuilding these datasets, especially considering the challenge of datum inflections when combining old and new survey data. Yasser, would you jump in
Yes,
question?
that's a complex question. Yes, it's one of the main concerns that we already have some legacy. We already have some old type and old format of data, and so how to digitalize and how to make it compatible with modern technologies. I think AI is doing very good job here in this regard, and integrating or building some deep learning models. I have experienced many deep learning models with the Esri environment, and also some other open sources that they can handle in a very smart way. They can handle this conversion with also the supervision of human professionals. So it starts with some kind of supervised what they call it manual labeling or manual annotation. So you would learn you would teach and educate the model on the first round, and then you would criticize, and you would check the output, and then iterate this process, repeat it over and over until you get satisfied results. I think this is the way to go. Otherwise, it will be very time consuming and very highly cost to do it in a manual way. So we should rely on educated and well trained deep learning models.
Many of municipalities and the public authorities face ongoing challenges in verifying accuracy and reliability of geospatial data collected from the multiple sources. How can modern technologies such as AI-driven validation systems and real-time IoT integration be used in the future to ensure trusted and verifiable spatial information across the municipal platforms? Do you have any example on about it? Any Yasser you would like to say?
Yes. I would say that we have now in recent workflows, we have like dedicated tools built into many software and many modern technologies that can help in a great deal with validating the data collected from different sources, combining different sources of data together, and do the validation, come up with some like warnings and alerts and critical issues. And then I think we cannot remove the human and the manual endeavor out of this process, especially when it comes to validation. But yes, we have many software now, like from Esri and also from Autodesk. We have some built-in and plugins tools inside, for example, Naviswork. When you want to integrate the as-built data which collected from the actual site against the BIM models, the design BIM models. So there is many validation tools that can be utilized here. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you all again. At first you, and thanks for watching us.
Thank you,
And
Henry.
also,
Thank you.
yeah, Nesrin, you have?
I want to add some points by the
Mhm.
end. So what stood out of the today, it's that next generation mapping is not just about technology, it's about integration, interpretation, and insight. We
Yeah.
heard from the expertise, how drones and LiDARs are changing the field operations, how AI is making data smarter, and how collaboration and upskilling are vital for success. On behalf of everyone here, I want to thank our panelists, Mr. Yasser Digawi and Mr. Muhammad Abdel Saud, Abu Saud, for sharing their expertise and forwarding-looking perspectives. And thank you uh, to the organization and to the organizer and our audience for joining and contribution to this conversation. I hope today's discussion is inspiring you to explore how these innovations can enhance our own work and organization. Until next time, keep mapping, keep innovating, and keep connecting the dots between data and impacts.